Well, let's continue with this exercise. And in, the tool contain a section where you can make a classify cost estimation and choosing the different parameters you have in your project. For example, the BOE in millions, let's say, well, I'm going to choose 120. Let's suppose I'm making the exercise, but you have your numbers in your hand. So, but I'm just testing the tool. Let's suppose there are 6 wells, and cumulative length diameter is a procedure you have to do separate, multiplying the number of line length by diameters and then summarize. Let's suppose the total amount is 120, or no, let's repeat it, 180 kilometers. The distance, let's suppose it's 25. It's just an exercise, remember. Let's suppose the water depth is 320, and this one, the BOED, let's suppose is 20, a bit less, say 16, and then you can see automatically we have an estimate, classify estimate, separating manifolds, umbilical and flow line. There is an exclusion disclosed here. Topside not included, drilling and completion, project management not included. For this, there is a line for contingency. You can change if you want 20%, but in the exercise I'm doing, I'm going to demonstrate how far or how close is accurate is the estimate, because I have here another tool that it suppose could evaluate at the same time this. And if I, and how there are different charts with comparison. The first group of chart, as I explained you before, is the total overall cost del Subsea, and the second section is the related to manifold and well systems, and finally the flow line and umbilicals cost. Remember, this tool doesn't have the risers section because it's very difficult finding this information. So if you submit this information and send it to me, I can give you, but in the same file, you only, in this case is my personal mail. Let's call test number 7, and let's see, is in North American and Caribbean. Let's go next. Okay, going with the information we introduced in the exercise in order to see how far or accurate we are. The BOE is 120. 20. The BOED is 16. Number of wells, 6. Water depth, we said is 320. Okay. Next. Overall cost. The number we have in the previous exercise, we have 327 as total amount. 327. Manifold, it's 116. Flow line is flow line umbilicals, 138. Distance to host, 25. And well, this is the way, as I mentioned it, just to remind you how to calculate the cumulative length by diameter. You take all your lines, diameter multiplied by length in kilometers, and you have this amount. In our case, we assumed is 380. Okay, then go. So immediately I received the information, and I have my well, let's try to do it. This is the information I already sent. Let's see, this way. We have, there is a number here, which is, I have to fix this, but it's okay. All that I do is just copy and paste here as values, and then all my tables are automatically calculated, but I need to organize the information, put it in exactly in the line. The second one, some of them are not exactly. Going to explain why. Well, this is very good, but it's in the minimum, the starting point. So let's go to the next. The next, we organize the next, and is between the two green areas that it proposes. Okay. Next, let's organize is inside the green area. Okay, the traffic light is okay. So next, let's organize. Yeah, if you make the extrapolation is inside of the area. Let's go to the next. Exactly in the area. Next, let's organize. Still very close to the area. Let's go to the next. I'm going to explain further this. Well, not so far from the border of the green area. Chart number 9. Let's here it's inside of the area. flow line umbilicals, a bit higher. Let's say, where is it? Well, it's organizing is a bit high, and it's because probably it's more the assumption rather than a real value. Probably it's the quantity of lines here for a project of 6 wells. Probably that amount is too high. But remember, this is just a test. And then let's go to, this is the last one. When you do that, immediately, if you go to the tool, I don't know if it is automatically loaded, but let's refresh the page and let's see. Okay, starting from the beginning. Okay, now we have this this point is okay. We have this point is okay. These two are okay. These three are okay, and all of them a bit higher in the assumption of length and diameter because it's an assumption. So with this exercise, I just demonstrate that the tool works both making the class 5 estimation in this table, and if you need to if you have an estimation already done, no problem, you send to me and I will receive your mail, and I can give you the response, and I with advice in terms of, because I don't know if I have a lot of requests. So, but I will send a personal mail to the estimator. So please give me your comments. I really appreciate that. And remember, this is a professional way to interact, to share information about subsea cost benchmarking. Let's keep in touch and see you in the next